ओ जी, बंदा संकट में है यार, थोड़ी सी हेल्प कर दो।
नौटंकी। अब क्या संकट आन पड़ा?
We are organizing a freshers party and I have been given the responsibility to choose the venue. I want to make it extremely special, but कुछ दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा, क्या करूं?
Perhaps I can tell you a qissa about how to choose the perfect venue.
Super, you're a savior. Let's go.
I had many inspiring teachers in school and college, yet none had the impact of parents who obviously shaped you through the themes that were important to them. So when I joined the Tata Group, 1 month short of my 22nd birthday, I had a lot to learn about the world of business. And in getting Camellia Punjabi as my first boss, I struck gold. She was a senior most woman in Tata management and the executive director of sales and marketing in the Taj Group. I really struck gold. She was utterly logical and perhaps the most creative thinker that I have met. And our style was not to lecture you, but to set you assignments which you yourself had to work out how to execute. One of the things she used to do was to go through the daily VIP guest list. And one day when I went to meet her, she said, the famous executive editor of the New York Times, Mr. Rosenthal, was going to be staying with us in the Taj. And she asked me where she should take him out for lunch. Now, I was a youngster, did not have so much exposure beyond the Taj. So I said, perhaps you could take him to Tanjore, the Indian restaurant in the Taj. And she looked at me, narrowed her eyes, and asked, how many days in a year would Mr. Rosenthal be traveling out of New York? So I guess maybe about 200. And where do you think he'll stay when he travels out? So I said, top hotels like the Taj here. And where do you think he'll be eating when he stays there? So I said, the best restaurants, perhaps the top restaurants in the hotels where he's staying. So if I took him to the Tanjore, would he remember that? So I said, maybe not. Exactly, is what she said. And I was nonplussed. I didn't know where this was going. So I asked her, so where will you take him? And she said, I'll take him to an Irani cafe, perhaps Leopold or Mondegar. We'll sit on the wooden chairs. That'll be memorable for him. So she upturned, topsy-turvy, my straightforward thinking on the matter. And by the way, the next day she invited Mr. Rosenthal home for dinner. And when the doyen of India's top publishing group heard this, he called her and invited himself over for the dinner, as did the scion of a leading industrialist family. Camellia, my first boss, she taught me how to think.
That's cool. You know what? No borrowed quotes for you today, but I'm going to create the best experience for the freshers party. Boom.
Not bad. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Please like and comment below. And if you like a lot, do share.
Also, subscribe to our channel Qisse so that you don't miss out on any Qissa by the OG.
YOE.
What's YOE?
Years of experience.